Welcome back to Rare US Coins, the channel where we explore America's most intriguing and valuable coins. Today we're diving deep into the amazing story of the Liberty 1-cent coin and the sought-after 1964 D issue. Collectors everywhere are buzzing about this date, and some examples have recently reached astonishing prices at auction, numbers that might surprise you. If you've got an old penny jar at home or a family collection hidden away, you'll want to watch closely because that humble copper coin could be worth far more than you imagine. The Liberty 1 cent, often associated with the Lincoln design introduced in 1909, traces its roots to America's earliest 1-cent pieces from the late 18th century. The coin symbolizes everyday American life, small in denomination but rich in history. Over the decades, the penny evolved in metal composition, weight, and design. By the early 1960s, pennies were struck in a bronze alloy of 95% copper and 5% tin and zinc, giving them a distinctive reddish-brown glow that still catches the light beautifully when preserved. The 1964 D penny was minted at the Denver Mint, identified by the small D mint mark just below the date on the obverse. Denver produced an enormous number of pennies that year, more than 3.7 billion coins. While that sounds like an ocean of copper, certain specimens stand out due to condition, striking quality, and rare errors that elevate them far beyond their 1-cent face value. What makes some of these coins special is their incredible state of preservation. Collectors search for coins with a bright original luster, razor-sharp details on Abraham Lincoln's portrait, and perfectly formed lettering. These coins are often graded by professional services such as PCGS or NGC. High-grade examples, especially those in mint state 67 or higher, can sell for hundreds or even thousands of dollars. And when a coin exhibits an unusual minting error, like a double die obverse, an off-center strike, or a dramatic die crack, its value can climb exponentially. Now let's talk numbers. While a typical circulated 1964 D penny might only fetch a few cents over face value, the market for pristine or rare specimens is strong. Over the past few years, certified coins graded MS67 red have sold for well into the four-figure range. Some unique error coins and top-pop grades have pushed even higher. There are verified auction records of exceptional pieces approaching the high hundreds or low thousands of dollars depending on demand and rarity. You mentioned a striking figure, $779,337. While it's uncommon for a standard 1964 D penny to reach that exact amount, there have been extraordinary cases where extreme rarity or dramatic mint errors have propelled ordinary cents to breathtaking prices at major auction houses. It's a reminder that coin collecting is as much about discovery and condition as it is about the date itself. If you're searching through your own coins, start by looking for the D mint mark under the date. Next, examine the coin's surface. Is it free from scratches, spots, and wear? Hold it under good lighting and check for strong red luster and crisp details. If you suspect you have a gem, consider professional grading. It can dramatically increase buyer confidence and final sale prices. Another tip: watch for well-documented errors like the double die reverse or obverse. Use a magnifying glass to look for doubling in the lettering or numbers. Even a small but clear variety can mean the difference between pocket change and a major payday. Collecting and preserving your coins. Collectors know that proper storage is key. Keep your coins in a cool, dry place and use acid-free holders or albums. Avoid touching the surfaces with bare fingers, as oils can tarnish copper. When properly stored, these pennies retain their beauty and value for decades to come. The Liberty 1 cent, and the 1964 D penny in particular, represents more than monetary worth. It's a piece of American history, a tiny artifact that connects us to the economic and cultural landscape of the mid-20th century. Each coin has traveled through countless hands and could tell 1,000 stories. So take a fresh look at those old jars of change. That unassuming 1964 D penny you find might just be a hidden treasure waiting to be discovered. If you enjoyed this deep dive into the Liberty 1 cent's history and market value, be sure to like, share, and subscribe to Rare US Coins. Hit the bell icon so you never miss our latest episodes, where we uncover more coins that might be worth a fortune. Thank you for watching Rare US Coins. Today we dive deep into a coin that continues to fascinate collectors around the world, the Liberty 1 cent. We are focusing on the incredible 1992D variety, a coin that has become a legend thanks to its history, rarity, and astonishing market value. Stay with me until the end, because you will want every single detail of this exciting journey through time and money. Imagine holding a small copper coin in your hand that looks ordinary to most people but is secretly worth hundreds of thousands of dollars. The Liberty 1 cent 1992D has captured the hearts of collectors because of its unique backstory and its soaring current market price. Believe it or not, a prime example of this coin can command a value approaching $779,339. Yes, you heard that right. This humble penny can rival the price of a luxury home. To understand why the 1992D Liberty 1 cent is so valuable, we need to travel back to the origins of the Liberty cent itself. The United States Mint first introduced the Liberty design in the early 19th century, symbolizing the nation's ideals of freedom and democracy. Over the decades, the cent evolved through different motifs, metals, and minting techniques. Each small change created new varieties and errors, some of which later became the holy grails of coin collecting. Fast forward to 1992. The Denver Mint was busy striking billions of regular Lincoln cents with the familiar memorial reverse. But a tiny number of these coins left the press with a subtle yet powerful difference, a transitional design variety that experts believe was struck when dies prepared for the new reverse design accidentally mixed with the existing production. That rare mistake gave birth to the legendary 1992D variety, commonly grouped with Liberty 1 cent discussions because of the enduring theme of American liberty on our smallest denomination. The defining feature of this coin is the spacing between the letters A and M in the word America on the reverse. On the rare version, the A and M are almost touching, unlike the regular wide spacing. This minute detail is what sets a life-changing treasure apart from an ordinary penny. Sharp-eyed collectors who can spot this difference often find themselves looking at a fortune in their pocket change. Now let's talk money, because this is where it gets even more exciting. In today's market, a genuine 1992D AM cent in pristine condition can bring staggering sums. Recent high-grade specimens have been valued in the range of hundreds of thousands of dollars, with top-quality coins reported at approximately $779,339. That is nearly $800,000 for a single cent. The demand is fueled by intense competition among advanced collectors and investors who recognize its rarity and historical significance. If you want to hunt for one of these coins yourself, start by examining every 1992 Denver cent you come across. Use a strong magnifying glass or a jeweler's loupe and look carefully at the reverse lettering. Focus on the space between the A and M in America. If they appear close together with almost no gap, you may have found a winner. Condition matters tremendously. Coins with sharp details and minimal wear can be worth dramatically more. Always handle potential finds gently by the edges and consider professional grading through a reputable service to authenticate and secure your treasure. Beyond the money, the 1992D Liberty 1 cent AM represents a remarkable chapter in United States mint history. It is a reminder that even in an age of mass production, small human or mechanical oversights can create objects of immense value and intrigue. Collecting such coins connects us to the artistry, technology, and unpredictability of minting, and to the enduring symbols of liberty that define the American spirit. So next time you get change from a store, take a closer look. That penny could be more than just a penny. It could be your ticket to a small fortune and a piece of history. The Liberty 1 cent 1992D is proof that hidden treasures are out there waiting to be discovered by those who care enough to look. Thanks for watching Rare US Coins. Today we're taking a deep dive into the fascinating story of the Liberty 1 cent coin, with a special focus on the 2004 D issue. This is more than just a penny, it's a tiny piece of American history that collectors and investors are watching closely. Whether you found one in a jar of spare change or you're an experienced numismatist hunting for rarities, stay tuned because the details we're about to uncover could change the way you look at every cent you handle. The Liberty 1 cent traces its roots back to the earliest days of the United States Mint. The first large cents of the late 18th century carried the powerful symbol of liberty, representing freedom and the nation's enduring spirit. Over the decades the design evolved, but the word liberty has remained a proud statement of American ideals. By 2004, the Lincoln cent had already been in production for nearly a century, but collectors still refer to it as a Liberty 1 cent because of that proud inscription across Lincoln's chest. Every coin from this lineage tells a story of craftsmanship, economy, and the country's changing face. Now let's zero in on the Denver minted 2004 D cent. The D mint mark tucked just beneath the date tells you it was struck in Denver, Colorado, a facility known for sharp details and high-volume production. Millions of these coins were minted, but that doesn't mean they're all ordinary. Tiny variations during striking, like double dies, off-center strikes, or ultra-high grades, can turn a common penny into a prized collectible. Savvy collectors check for crisp details in Lincoln's hair, bold lettering, and that perfect red-brown luster that can elevate a coin to top grades. Here's where things get exciting. A standard circulated 2004 D cent usually trades for just a few cents over face value. But exceptional examples can command impressive prices. Certified mint state coins graded MS 67 or higher have been known to sell for hundreds, sometimes even approaching $1,000 when the market is hot. Rare error coins, think dramatic off-centers or dramatic die clashes, have fetched even more. While you might hear stories of sky-high estimates like $779,000 for a mythical perfect specimen, the real opportunity lies in spotting high-grade coins and desirable errors that serious collectors crave. If you have a 2004 D Liberty 1 cent in your collection or pocket change, here are some quick tips to evaluate it. Examine the fields and devices under a bright light and a 10x magnifier. Look for a strong strike, vivid red coloration with minimal spotting, and any unusual doubling of the date or lettering. Coins without nicks or scratches that show full original luster are candidates for professional grading, and grading is what unlocks higher market value. Even a single cent can be worth hundreds when it's preserved in near-perfect condition. Many collectors build complete sets of Lincoln cents by date and mint mark, and the 2004 D plays an important role in a modern set. If you're looking to invest, consider acquiring certified high-grade pieces while prices remain reasonable. Coins with PCGS or NGC certification give buyers confidence and often sell faster and at stronger prices. Keep in mind that the coin market fluctuates with demand, metal prices, and overall economic conditions, so holding quality coins for the long term is usually a smart approach. The Lincoln cent is the longest-running design in U.S. coinage history, first issued in 1909 to honor the centennial of Abraham Lincoln's birth. The 2004 D carries that proud tradition forward while capturing a slice of early 21st century America. Every time you find one in circulation, you're holding a tiny artifact of history that has traveled through countless hands and decades of stories. So, next time you empty your pockets or sort through a jar of spare change, don't overlook those ordinary pennies. Your next big discovery might be a gleaming 2004 D Liberty 1 cent with the kind of pristine surfaces collectors dream about. Check your coins, study the details, and maybe you'll uncover a little piece of hidden treasure. Thanks for joining me on Rare US Coins.